Hello, hello, welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm Hitman82. Doing some drilling, as you can see. I've got all that done. I'm just doing the last lines here. Alright, so I figured I'd do a bit of drilling right now while I talk about spreadsheet, because I spent 3 hours after the last video to figure out those ratios. So I had the numbers right back from when I built the wash plant initially, and I've kept track every cleanout I've kept track. I think every cleanout, at least every one in the last 30 or 40 cleanouts. I've kept track of the total yield, but not the yield from each of the sections, like the miner mats and the hog pan mats and DJ buckets and all that. I didn't keep track of those except for 3, the last 3, and then the first 3 as well. So what I can see by looking at the data is, first of all, when you're looking at the average of each section, like when I say section, I'm talking about like the hog pan mats, the miner mats, and the ST grates, the shaker to trommel grates, and what was the other one? Duplex jigs. So those numbers will fluctuate just by the devs balancing, but I also think that's affected by the workers. Maybe. I don't know. I have no way of knowing. So I'll throw some numbers at you while I'm going along drilling here. So I input the yield from the 4 sections on my first run through on the wash plant. Well, I don't know if it was my first run through. It might have been my first recorded decent one, because it was like 40 ounces of yield. Oh, there we go. Broke the drill. Well, that'll slow me down a bit. So let's see, where's the truck? Get to the truck. See it? Let's see if I can get. I won't be able to once I hit the. There we go. If I kept tabbing through them there, I would have. Once I hit the mining drill, it would have just kicked me into the vehicle. Okay, so fortunately, I bought some extra drills. I had this weird glitch where I went to put the new drill on, and it reset the whole mining drill platform, and the auger disappeared. So I had to buy more augers, and then I found them again. They ended up sitting right here inside here. So now I got 3 of them instead of. Anyway, so I had to buy some extra ones, but I'm not fussed about it. Where's the thingy? Yes, this way. Yeah, it's over there. Trying to find a place where you put the broken parts. I'll show you. I've got a bunch of stuff in there. We'll do a little tour of the wash plant here as well, since I'm over here. So this is my 3rd drill I've broken, and there's that button. Extra hoses. I didn't need the extensions and stuff to get the water to the wash plant, because the water supply's closer here. A couple broken tires from the many trips back and forth between the 2 parcels to haul all this stuff over. So let's throw the drill in the back of the truck here, and then we'll have a quickie look at the wash plant, and then we'll go over, fix the drill, and I'll continue rambling about numbers and things. Okay, so the wash plant is set up. I had to take it all apart. Apparently, you can just transfer the whole wash plant so that it's all set up, but I never saw any ability to do that, and I was unable to. So I had to haul all the stuff over. I transported it, so I had to pay to transport it, and it dumped it over there where the bulldozer is. See, way over there. So then I had to load it all up and bring it over with using the cables and get it all hooked up. I did keep the wash plant and the trommel. We'll replace those once we get dirt rolling through again. I don't want to spend any money until I've got dirt running through the plant. So as you can see, I'm at 140,000 cash. I've been bleeding about $10,000 a day on workers, almost 10,000. And then I just ordered some fuel, so that ate up some cash. All right, so here's my processing area. I've got room to add a negatator. I've got just enough room to add another negatator, so I'm probably gonna get another one when I can afford it. I'm gonna put one over here and one over here, and that handles one each for the duplex jigs and the hog pan. Oh, there goes my voice. Excuse me. Right, so everything's hooked up. Oh, I lost the grates again. Not these grates, the shaker to trommel grates. Remember initially? Excuse me. Might have to pause here. These grates, remember I had them disappear originally when I was building the wash plant? So if you had to take these off this and you just lay them on the ground and then you shut down the game and restart it again, these grates disappear. I don't know why. So I had to buy 4 new grates. I was not happy. Okay, and so here's my wiring, my water. Here's the wash plant. My clean out area here. Now I did get a second electric pump, so I'm no longer using a gas pump, water pump. See, before for the clean out area I had 2 gas, like a gas generator and a gas pump, so now it's an electric pump. And I had just enough electrical connections to do this. Well, actually no, I have lots more because I had that extra big power spot, so I added another one of these, the light, so I can add another light if I need it, and also I can add the second negatator. I don't have enough room water-wise to add 2 of these magnetizers, but I don't really need to, I don't think. Now, I'd yacked before about adding a big diesel pump or a big electric, the huge pump. I don't have a need for that right now. I don't know why I thought I could use it before, but I don't need it as far as I know. Unless I forgot to hook something up. As you can see, I'm low on fuel here because I've been burning fuel. Alright, let's head back over and get back in the drill. And away we go! Bank shot off the wall. Oh, really? Destroyed another pickup wheel. Well, we're not fixing it today. Or on screen. I fixed enough wheels. This is my 3rd one broken since I moved here. It's a long trip. Okay, looks like, yeah, there's the drill. Where's the drill? There it is. Well, before I take that out of the truck, I guess I better take the other one off, so let's do that. So these drills are held on. You can see there's the pins right here. One on each side. Stand back so I don't accidentally make this thing shoot in the air and reset. Because you know how that happens in real life. So they used to have these drills when they're broken. They were all bent up and stuff, and they're not anymore. So I don't know why they chose to do that, but now it's hard to tell what's broken and what's not. I've seen that with a lot of the parts, actually. You can't tell when they're broken. I wish there was a way to see the durability, that you could just mouse over this and say, oh, that's at 100% durability. Oh well. Alright, here we go, back again. So what was I saying about the spreadsheet? Is this gonna work? Yeah, the sound's not working on it, but oh well. Okay, so I punched in the data from my first recorded cleanout of the 4 sections and my most recent one, and I compared the input ratios. So the original percent ratios were on the grates was about 22%. It is now 27%. The minor mats, well, first of all, here we'll move on to the next one. And why am I blathering off these numbers? Well, some people like Stewie might enjoy it. So, my minor mats, the original percent yield or ratio was 50%, so half the yield came from the minor mats. It is now at 46%, so it dropped a little bit, and the grates went up. The DJ buckets are both the same at just under 20%, and the hog pan mats have dropped a little bit. They're at about 7%. So there you go. You can see the majority of the money is coming from the minor mats, and and almost half of it from the minor mats, and then it's the greats at over a quarter of it, and the DJ buckets are third at about 20%. And the hogpan mats are really low. So on my spreadsheet, I also get I've got a running total of the total yield. So I put in all those numbers. Remember all those times I said this is how much we got each time? I wrote those down, and they are now in my spreadsheet. So my total yield that I recorded so far is 1,647 ounces. So not around $2 million if it's over 1,200 per ounce. Now, of course, knock 30% of that off because of rent. So yeah, that's I made about 1 point. Let me see, what would that be? Well, 1.4 maybe. I don't know. I'm tired this morning. I don't know. Can't do math in the morning. So what's 30% of 1,600? Quick. Who's got their calculator? Could just punch it into my calculator, but I'm lazy and I'm drilling. So anyway, so a third of that anyway went to Arnold. He's not getting any more gold from me. I've processed all my gold, so all the Arnold's gold is gone. It's money now. So the next thing to do is to start getting some Pine Valley, Marcus Bain Pine Valley gold. So are you interested to see what the gold map's looking like? You're not? Okay, I won't show you then. Just kidding. Let's have a look. So here we are on, no, we want parcel 3. Top of the square, so when I do that. Anyway, so here's parcel 3. There's the wash plant is up here-ish, somewhere up around there. So you can see all the gray is no gold in there. But these are new. The best gold I saw on our old Arnold was this lighter, see this lighter color. Oh, hold on, I got technical issues again. Okay, it's fixed. So I had to unplug my game controller because you heard that beeping. It's something about OBS causes this. Causes my USB to just freak out once in a while and say, I give up. Might give up. Floppy little ears around. Might give up. Stupid thing. Anyway, so I have to unplug my gamepad or a mouse or a keyboard, whatever, to reset the USB. And so, yeah, there we go. All right, so these, see, there's, I didn't realize there was actually gold in these, but yeah, it's not very much. It's not worth digging. So the best gold we had was kind of like these. See these kind of, there's the light yellow, and then the kind of darker yellow. So we now have these. Are you interested in clicking those? See, it shows the total gold. Let's go to, say, this one. Or this one. 500 ounces! 500 ounces. You can see this is called overburden. See this gray area? You dig that off and discard it. How do you tell when it's overburden? I don't know. I notice the squares, when I have toggle square on, the square color changes. I'm not sure why. But it changes to these colors, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I can see I have to dig 3 meters down, which is like 10 feet down. So I'll clear some off the top. I don't know, maybe I'll end up running it just for the sake of just keep going. But as you can see, there is some good gold in this parcel. So I'm right here at 222 is where I'm about to drill. And as you can see, the gold yield, fortunately, I think this 181 here, I think that's close enough to the wash plant I can use the Frankenstein. I hope. I hope. Okay, so let's continue on here a little bit further. I could actually stop here and then just do this bit off screen and then set up and actually run our first bit of dirt through the wash plant. What do you think of that? Looking at the time, I bet you by the time I'm done setting up, I probably won't even be able to run some dirt. But anyway. Oh, by the way, my average, I was able to figure out my average yield as well. So my average yield on a cleanout right now is 43.36, based on, what was that based on? Oh, just on the ones where I had the full data. The actual amount for the yield is almost 46 ounces is my average. That's not bad. Whoops. So we need to derp around here a little. So what I'm doing here Yes, just getting ready. I'm going to find that really good gold spot closest to the wash plant, and then bring the Frankenstein over and see if we can just, without the dump truck, just use the Frankenstein. Yeah, it's this one right here. Is that going to be close enough? I guess we'll see. Let's take this over, and I'm going to sell all that stuff over there too. I wonder if that'll affect my frame rate. I'll have to watch my frame rate after I click sell. Pull this over here. We'll have another wheel for selling there soon. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Let's throw that in there. That's 4 drills broken. And we'll sell all that. Whoops. Sell it all. Can I sell it all? What is going on? Alright, there. Why didn't you sell this? No, it's broken. I don't know why it wouldn't. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it affected the frame rate. I've also got like 1,000,000 buckets. I didn't bring the buckets over from Old Arnold. I had planned to get rid of the lease, and I assumed it would just sell off those buckets, but I can't figure out how to get rid of the lease now. So I went and I bought these buckets and just bought them, and they were delivered here. So I just threw them in here for now. I'll get that sorted. All right, let's get the big Frankenstein here. Big monster. Oh, that's nice, this thing. Uh-oh. Stay away, sneezes. Nope. Oh, well, stuffed up this morning. Just had the sneezes. Alright, let's get this going. Get this show on the road. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure, is that the right square? 181. It is, and that has 428. I'm so excited. That's a lot of gold. I can't wait. Let's get over there and start digging. Out of my way, I'm digging like a turtle. Minecraft turtle, that is. So which end? I guess the back end is the end that dumps into, or no, you dump into it. So this front end is actually where it would go over the wash plant. Jeez, I sure hope this reaches. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, is there a little bit of dirt and you're stuck? Silly thing. Come on, Dez, fix this. Fix this crap. Alright. Spin this around. I think I have to switch the conveyor mode to actually move the conveyor. So let's do that. Whee! I turned the volume down a little bit. I noticed the last episode, if there's any noise at all, I don't think you could hear me. Let's see what else we got here. Lower. That's that one. I'm just figuring out the controls. It's been a little bit since we used it. Okay, we'll switch back to the... Release the handbrake, dummy. Okay, I did. Just chill. Chill, Winston. Okay, so let's see. Is that gonna reach? I bet it's not. Might have to bring out another Frank, or even a Jimbo. Okay. So I wonder, should I? No, I was gonna say I should just dump into the other conveyor there, and it gives a buffer, but I guess that doesn't really matter. That looks about right. What to do? I need to change my view here. There we go. Built like that. And let's get out, have a look and see where the end of that is. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Well, I guess we're running over to the... Where's it? My tent. Where's my tent? There's my tent. Still getting used to where things are here. So this is where the stuff gets delivered. And then I showed you the sell point. And I'll just take a quick run through here on the way by. I've got this set up for when I need light out on the parcel. Let's see, I've got some duplex jig parts there, conveyor parts. Not a lot. I don't actually have a lot of parts anymore. I've just been using them up, or else they've disappeared. Who knows? Okay, let's run over here into the tent. What do we got? What do we got? Transport. Go to storage. Another Frankenstein. Where'd that come from? It's magic. It's magic. Yeah, I know. I got another one. It's the only, that's, I think, probably the last thing I'll ever cheat in this game. Because I hate cheating. Did I mention that? Oh, one of the things I read in the next patch. I remember I mentioned there were seasons coming? Well, let's see, I better fuel this thing up. Oh, I don't have the fuel to do it yet. Is you see the ripper on the back of that bulldozer right there? When the ground freezes, I have to use that to free up the dirt so I can dig. So that'll be kind of neat. That's what they did in season 2 of the show. I didn't see anything beyond season 2. It was starting to get a little like I liked this show called The Colony. The first season was excellent. The second season was a bunch of reality show crap. And I call it that because I'm not a reality show fan, to be honest. And it was just all this drama, and it totally ruined the show for me. And that was pretty much Gold Rush as well. So yeah, after the second season, I haven't seen any others. Just I'm not entertained by that sort of thing. If I want to watch drama, I'll just watch TV during the day and watch the soaps. So, well, anyway, darn drama. Okay, let's fire this thing up and switch to the conveyor. Alright, so I'm gonna move this kind of over this way. That made a lot of sense, didn't it? I'm gonna move this over this way. And let's go forward. I'm just gonna kind of move it this way, and then we'll see how the other one lines up. So with 2 francs, well, we'll see. We'll see. This could kill me financially, just because I may not be able to actually afford to run them because of the fuel. Oh, so I don't know if I mentioned before. I did have a worker for this, but I got rid of him. Wasn't doing anything for me, so the thing was just sitting there idle. And really, I didn't care about the movement speed, because how often am I moving them? For 15% speed, I'm not going to spend over $1,000 a day. Sorry, no. But what about the repairs, you say? Well, there's that, but I guess we'll see how often they're breaking down. I'm kind of excited about this. I did use the conveyor a little bit, but not in this way. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Okay, can I not? Ah, there we go. So I want that fairly low, so I don't have to do a lot of cycling with the what do you call it? The excavator. Yeah. Oh, words. Where are you, words? I don't need words. Alright, so we need to go a little bit further. This takes a lot of time to set up. I don't know if it's even worth it. I'm really not sold on the Frank yet, so I guess we'll see. Maybe by the time we're done a bit of digging, that I'll be like, how do I live without Frank? Frank, we love you. You never know. Okay. Really? I can do that there? Huh. Alright, so is that close enough to dig? It's actually over the dig spot, so I do need to move that forward a little bit more. Drop that down a little lower. Well, okay, we'll see how that goes. To the excavator mobile! Good old Frank. Come on, Frank, you can help us out. Alright, so we now have 2 Franks, and yes, I'm aware if I have 2 of them set up and they're not extended. But as we move further away from the wash plant, of course, they'll be needed. And I'm hoping that by the time I get far enough away from the wash plant that I can't reach with 2 of them, I'll be able to either afford a 3rd one or else, well, that's what I hope for. Hopefully I can afford it by then. The fact that we own this parcel means that we don't have to pay rent on it, so that's going to be nice. Alright, let's have a quickie look here at the gold map. So I'm about to dig this mess up again. No, okay. Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties. Okay, so these 2 squares. So I'm going to want to park so that I can dig both of those squares. Oh, sorry, I'll look one more time. So my plan, you see these are the dark squares here. My plan right now is to park the machine right here and on this line and go right down this line between those and just dig out those whole squares. That's the plan. But you know how plans go, right? Well, you know how my plans go, right? Not right, I mean wrong. You know how my plans go wrong. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so now I could get, for instance, the loader and come in here and try and clear off the overburden. I think this is faster just to run it through the plant, honestly. Because, well, I think it would just be such a pain to try and dispose of the dirt, and then it's going to be in my way all the time, and you know how that goes, right? Alright, you ready to break dirt? Break ground, I mean? No, don't break the ground. Yes, I'm breaking the ground. Alright, so now I'll have to figure again how the Franks work so that I can actually run them. I sure hope this reaches. Okay, and if it doesn't, then that's okay. I'll know to... I'm not worried about, oh no, I dumped the dirt on the ground. Well, I don't really care because it's just overburdened and it was completely worthless dirt. Alright, so let's see. Whoops. Okay, so... Alright, well, we'll move that conveyor a little bit so that we can actually catch that dirt. Oh, what's going on? Oh, autosave. Alright, and we'll want to... Well, it looks like a little bit went on the end of it. How's that looking? Hard to see, isn't it? Okay, I want to go forward some. Whoa, just some, not all the way. Alright, well. Oh, I'm such a derp, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. It'll come. I'll get used to it. Die trying. Okay, so let's try and get this so that it's... Oh, the views are not conducive to figuring what the heck you're doing. Alright, here we go. No. Okay, that should reach. Alright, so now we'll switch to this and we'll lower that down so it's not in the way. And that'll do. I don't know if that's actually going to reach the next one. Turn it off. Ah, okay, there's the conveyor. We'll wait on that. Okay, so how much can you actually dump into this before it's full and has to be run? I don't know. So what I don't want to do is run the wash plant all the time. But then again, I guess if I had a steady stream of dirt going into it, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Did it go on the thing? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to switch the bucket view because apparently I'm blind. This is a good thing to practice on the crappy dirt on the top, huh? Hey, alright. That looked like it went on there, did it? 11%. That should be like 1 scoop. I don't know. Actually, let's see. I can't remember how much it was for a scoop. Oh, 6%, huh? for a scoop there. Concerned I might be too far back. That's okay, I'll be able to go to the other side of the hole, and I'll be wanting to run every bit of dirt in these squares, I think. We'll see. If I'm getting cleanouts of like 70 or 80 ounces, I'll be like, nah, I don't care. I don't care if I get all the dirt. Just keep digging. I wonder how long it'll take to get all the dark orange spots dug. Because you know what? I imagine once we do that, we'll be looking to go to Nighthawk. That's the last parcel. But we'll be doing that totally legit. First of all, we won't have a choice. By then, you won't be able to cheat. So, oh well. Oh well. Who knows? I don't know how long I'll be digging. We'll see. How long as far as before I'm bored of the game and ready to move on. At the moment, I'm really when I play, it's only on this save. So every bit of digging I'm doing goes into the series. There's no off-screen faffing about. If I'm gonna be digging, I may as well be doing it for you guys to enjoy. And me to enjoy too. If I didn't enjoy doing this, I wouldn't do it, I think. Okay, let's see here. So what we'll be able to do is, once this is 100% full, or thereabouts, I can then run it, and as long as it's going into the other conveyor, then I'll just run it until that conveyor gets full. And this one's empty, and then I'll fill it up again. So what I may end up doing is, initially anyway, because I don't want to have to keep running back to the wash plant every time it breaks here. So what I may do is fill both conveyors, and then once they're full, I'll just shut down this excavator and go over and run the dirt from both conveyors into the wash plant. Now I don't know how fast the conveyor will be dumping the dirt into the wash plant. For all I know, it'll go in and just gum the thing up, so I'll have to keep turning the thing on and off. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yes, you can, if those of you who are wondering, yes, you can load this with a loader instead of an excavator. I just prefer the excavator, to be honest. I think I'm more efficient with it. But fortunately in the game, you can, if you prefer one machine over the other, just use it. Alright, let's turn this puppy on. First of all, I want to get the view around here. Whoops, I don't need to start it. Alright. Now, the question is, will this go into the other one? I may have to stop it and readjust. Guess we'll see in a moment. Isn't this exciting? Our dirt's about to go in here. Yep, it's going in. Is it all going in? Must be, because I don't see a pile of dirt showing up down below. Is it going in there? 15%, that should be at 85. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bunch in the belt, I forgot. Oh. Let's stop this for now. I want to get the other one and make sure it's lined up, and then I want to run it and dump into the wash plant and see how much. I wonder how long it's going to be in the wash plant. What am I trying to say? So if both of these are full at 100%, how long is that going to take to run in the wash plant? You may need that D-rocker if it's faster. Okay, so let's fire this up. And move the conveyor over there. Move that a little bit so that it's lined up better under there. Does that look better? I think so. Okay, so let's run this one now. While it's running, go back and run this one. Whee! Okay, look at that. We've got two of them going. Dirt's about to drop into the wash plant. Ah, look at that. Oh, wow, that's filling fast. We're going to stop this pretty quickly. You know what? Back here to the other one. I'll have to... Now, by playing with how you transport the machines to the... what am I trying to say? The way you transport the machines to the parcel, you can affect the order of the machines when you're going to have them through them, switching through them. So I may have to do that so that I get excavator, then conveyor 1, conveyor 2 type thing. So I may have to play with that some. Alright, so we're going to fire up the wash plant. Hopefully all the buttons don't fall off as soon as they do. Okay, so we'll fire up the work light. Oops, don't need those. Okay, we don't have water. Why don't we have water? Well, so much for that test. So, I have water hooked up here. Oh, are you serious? I didn't hook this up to a pump? Yes, I did. Sure I did. So, yeah, okay, so this water goes down here to this pump. Is this not? Sure, I turned it on. Did I hook the hoses up wrong? No, this shows this pump has water. Let's go turn the pump on and see if the water is going to the shaker. I don't know what's going on there. Did I not hook power to the shaker? Did I turn the power off to the shaker? What is going on? Alright, so first of all, let's fire up the water pump and the light so we can see what we're doing. So why, oh why, is there no... This shows this pump's getting water. Okay, in. Oh, you dummy. You fell for that again? Oh, what a derp. It's a new pump, obviously. Now, glue the switch down. Okay, we should be shaking and baking now. Okay. 12, alright, so let's get in here and turn this on. Is that... Okay, it's filling it faster, so I'm going to have to stroke that. That's going to be a pain. I'll have to get that D-rocker, so maybe it'll be faster. Okay, whoops. Need to get this one fired up. So I suspect that while I'm doing this, I'm going to lose gold, just because I'll forget or something will break and while I'm running around. Okay. Well, you know how that goes, right? Alright, well, let's just hopefully this will work. But I can see now what I'm probably going to have to do is I won't be able to run it like this because the shaker, well, we'll see. I mean, if this stuff will move it faster. I guess the question comes down to how fast I can load this conveyor, because that affects the speed of what's going into the wash plant. It'll come up and tell me if the wash plant gets full, and then I'll be like, ah, and I'll go running over and hit the button on the conveyor. Yeah, I think the speed should be okay, because as you can see, I can barely just keep up to this conveyor. Do this one more scoop and then we'll have a look back over there. I'm quite a bit over time here today, but oh well. I'll shut down this thing now. Okay, that one can be shut off now since it's... Oh no, it's still running dirt through. Looks like the wash plant's about half full, is it? Yeah. So it is slowly filling, so I'll have to, at some point, well, hopefully the D-rocker will speed that up some. Now I can actually stop this now and go over and stop this one too, because what I'll end up doing is leaving dirt on the conveyors so that I don't have to wait for it all to feed through. So what do we got here in this one? I should have gone over here and checked to make sure there's dirt going into everything. I got buckets under there, good. Okay, everything looks good. Wow, we're 12% full already. Oh, we're gonna make so much money. Giggity giggity. Okay, well there you have it. We are on Pine Valley, running dirt. Yes, you see those lights, by the way. These lights, you can't turn them off. They're the reverse lights. I don't know why. But the machine, Frank sat there on Old Arnold for ages without me using it with this light on, and it didn't kill the battery or anything. So I think that's just either they did it for quality of life, like the devs, I mean, or else they just haven't noticed. But either way, wow, I'm excited. This is awesome. We have dirt going straight to the wash plant from the hole. We are gonna make so much money. I can't wait. So tune in next time. If you enjoyed what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button. And if you have comments, you know what to do. And of course, I will answer your comments and respond and all that. So if you have questions, shoot them there. If you have comments, of course, you put them there. If you have answers for my questions, put them there as well, or answer each other too. And I will see you next time. And bye for now.